In a 2023 clip that resurfaced recently, RFK Jr. says, if you've ever compared an unvaccinated kid to a vaccinated kid, you see the bright eyes, the engagement, the social interactions, the curiosity, and you compare them to the child who even had 1 or 2 vaccines, and they're completely different. He goes on in the clip to say that an entire generation of children in this country was poisoned. In reality, if you compare unvaccinated children to vaccinated children, you'll find the former are more likely to die and they're more likely to have complications from vaccine preventable illnesses such as smallpox. As you see here, you can look at the rates of death before and after the introduction of the smallpox vaccine. You can see similar data here for polio, where you see both the case numbers and the number of deaths dropping after the introduction of the vaccine. For the measles vaccine, what you see down here is a significant drop in the number of cases after the introduction of the vaccine. You can also see this when you go to any cemetery and look at how many children used to die before we had widespread availability of vaccines, and how many fewer of those small tombstones you see in the last few decades because of how widely available vaccines have become. Vaccines are arguably the biggest miracle of modern day science, and we have a head of the Department of Health and Human Services who not only doesn't believe in preventing diseases, he thinks he can diagnose what he calls mitochondrial challenges, which aren't a thing, just by looking at children in airports.